Hey y'all, I'm back and we getting ready again. I just washed my face and moisturized and stuff, y'all. I'm finna put on some makeup. I really wish I had a chair. Like, I can't wait to move because I really want to get like a vanity and stuff so I can sit down and do my makeup. I mean, I could pull my chair in here, my computer desk chair, but it's kind of a lot. But yeah, hey, how y'all doing today? I hope y'all's day is going well already, depending on what time of day it is or night. Today is Tuesday for me. I have my normal stuff to do, which is mail for my shop, and then I have a video that I'm trying to get out by today or tomorrow on my other channel. So if you all are interested in my other channel, I do reselling. I sell clothes and accessories, and really I sell pretty much, I'm not gonna say anything. I smell. I sell small electronics too sometimes, but it's like few and far in between. I'm mostly a clothing seller and shoes and stuff. But if you're ever interested, definitely check out the description box so y'all can get into my other channel, because this channel is really like a chit chat channel, just kind of like girl talk, kitchen table talk, the stuff we do. Right now, I'm looking for my wig, so y'all don't have to keep looking at my bald head. Did I put it back there? Where did I put my wig at, y'all? So, anywho, and then I wanted to there's a few things I want to talk about today. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's in here. Okay. There's a few things I want to talk about today, y'all, because in the last video, I briefly mentioned, like, when I was talking about the level up, I briefly mentioned about, like, being dark skinned, that perspective of leveling up. And I kind of want to expound on that because I did just kind of I left it kind of, with no explanation. And I said it in a way that could be taken, in not so great of a perspective. Not that, hey, take it how you want to take it, because these are just, my opinions and things. If you resonate with it, great. And if you don't, great. That's just what it is for me. Okay, y'all? So, y'all, tip and trick, y'all, the leveled up girls that's watching, if you care. I'm sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, if you care, you will take this, whether you feel like you're leveling up or not. I discovered the best way to take care of your wigs. One of the things, well, for me, okay, so you could take it or leave it, y'all. Dry shampoo, y'all. So I realized that as women of color, right, we like oils in our hair and stuff, but if you really think about it, and we put on this different textured hair, they're not supposed to have as much oil in their hair as we like in our hair. And if it is oily to them, it's dirty. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if you've ever seen, like, a person of a different persuasion with dirty hair, but if you let the oil build up in the hair, even though listen, y'all, I'm not talking to the people that know this. I'm telling people who do not know this, okay? All right. When we wear our weaves and stuff like that, when you put a lot of product in it, even though some girls can make it look very nice, with kind of like it looks kind of oily, in reality, based on the type of texture, it looks dirty. So to keep that fluffy appearance and stuff like that with your wigs, it's best to get like a really good dry shampoo. Not all dry shampoos are created equally, y'all. Some of them do better with the oil, getting the oil out, and some don't. Plus, the whole other thing is, excuse me, if you don't want to wash your wig too much, okay? Because some people, they'll just, wash it, and that's fine. Depending on what kind of hair it is, it might work that way. But if it doesn't, if you got kind of a cheaper wig, you don't want to wash it too much, because that is how you wear it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat it like human hair, but the humans that it came from, no shade, right? Okay. All right. We ain't going to be shady about it, but we just going to say it. But And plus, if it could come out of your womb, you could wear it. Okay, that's my mantra. If it could come out of my womb, if I could make it inside my womb, rather, I could wear it. Okay. And also, it also helps keep that natural look or whatever to the hair and stuff. So yeah. But anyways, I said I want to talk about being dark skinned and whatever. I wanted to kind of expound because I did say the statement in my other video. I did say that as a dark skinned woman, you're more policed. And I think that if I don't explain that, someone may think that I'm just talking out the side of my neck. And that's not what's happening. Okay. So what I mean by that is that when you're darker skinned, there has been so much negative reinforcement. I'm trying to find my bobby pins so I can really clamp this thing down. Okay, y'all, in case y'all wondering why I'm searching in my head. But yeah, anywho, as a darker skinned woman, we have been told for a long time that our skin color makes us ugly, you know. And some of the worst parts about it is, and I'm going to be real honest, this is going to be real candid conversation, y'all. The people who gave us the worst time for it were our own, right? Growing up, I've never had a white person or a Mexican person call me a burnt cookie, okay? I've never had them call me an African booty scratcher, child. Girl, a lot of the insults about how dark our skin is came from, and unfortunately in my case, even if it wasn't directed towards me, I heard it from a lot of guys. So if you're a woman that grows up and you decide you're straight, or I shouldn't say decide, that's not what I mean, guys, but you know, you are straight, okay? And you see that it kind of has a bigger impact because you're like, okay, it tells you subconsciously that there's something wrong with the color of your skin, right? So that I'm calling policing, right? Because the truth of the matter is that it's nothing wrong with your skin. But on a certain level, it becomes policing because it's basically saying, don't even try, you're already ugly, right? So when a darker skinned woman does try to look really nice, like she's really like putting her, you know, whether she hits the mark or not, right? I feel as though people are a little bit harder on her and will get, like when I was growing up, if you put on like a heel, you know, or you put on a cute dress or whatever, because dresses was like, it was almost like, even I kind of fell into the pitfall of feeling like, oh, I didn't want to wear dresses because, and I'm gonna be honest, on the TV shows and stuff, the girls were like, you know, dresses, yuck, you know, they wanted to wear whatever other clothes. And you know, it's like, it's an influence, you know what I'm saying? Call it following or not. We as human beings, we mimic for a reason, okay? If somebody seems like they know more than us, we often will either, well, if we care and if we want to be educated about certain things, we will, you know, listen to them and maybe even mimic them in some ways. Now, I'm not talking about Lonely Girl 15 mimicking, okay, y'all? Actually, I want to talk about that at some point too, because I feel like when it comes down to beauty and stuff, like our perspective of helping each other out is or not always, but it can be like where girls feel like, oh, every time a girl does something she does, it's not just a quiet admiration. Rather, it's always this extreme of this Lonely Girl 15 complex where everybody feels like the next day the girl's going to come to school or come to wherever you are and y'all are going to be literally wearing the same exact outfit and stuff. And they used to do that a lot in our TV shows back in the day. Like they just put out a episode of Lizzie McGuire, and on that, I think that was like the pilot episode of Lizzie McGuire, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but it's on YouTube for free right now. And I watched it, and it was basically like this young girl that was admiring her, and they went the Lonely Girl 15 route, so like the extreme, right? So a lot of times when we have friends and whatnot, we don't be liking too much of stuff be too close for comfort sometimes, especially when you see people like mimicking you or whatever. And some people kind of get upset with that. But anyways, a little bit of a tailspin into that, but maybe we'll talk about that at a different time. But anywho, where was I going? Y'all, where was I going? Okay, the darker skin. So I feel like when you decide to wear like a little bit of a heel, or you decide to just dress yourself up, people were more likely back in the day in the 90s, if you were a dark skinned girl, to be like, where you think you're going? They'd be the first person to tell you, like, where you think you're going? Oh, you think you're cute? Or something like that. But if like it was like a lighter skinned girl, or I'm saying, Mexican, I don't know really their experience, but I know from just what I've observed, it was more accepted or even more encouraged for her to go and put on her little shit and walk in the room and shut it down. You feel me? But see, if a dark skinned woman is doing it, I feel like, even like, look at Martin, okay? How many times was Pam looking good? And Martin still found like a way to kind of rip on her and like joke on her, you know what I'm saying? While at the same time kind of subconsciously telling us that Gina was the pretty one. Okay, so it's all in our media and stuff like that. So that's what I mean by we get a little bit more policed. Okay, y'all. In case I wasn't clear on that, because it's not up front and in your face. Most of it's indirect. Most of it's kind of like, that's what it is. Okay, y'all. All right. So I feel like it's a gray day. Like in my mind, like I don't know. I didn't look outside. It's 12 right now. I didn't look outside to see if like it was overcast today. I hope so, because I really, really, really would like some rain. I know we're already in the rainy season or the hurricane season. My birthday is always in the hurricane season. Oh, by the way, y'all, my birthday was just this past weekend, y'all. So I celebrated 27 again, honey bun. So yeah. Yeah, and it was a good time too, y'all. I had a really chill day. Like, I'm so out of the wanting to have like party. Like I think that I will for some years, but some years, like, I feel like I'll be more of a, let's have a chill day. Let's go to the spa. Let's go shopping, walk around like a nice little shopping center. Like even going out of town. If we go out of town, we just need to find us a nice little cute shopping center and go walk around there and have us some drinks and just luxuriate, for a birthday. Instead of all that club drama. Y'all know what I'm saying? Where you have to like go to the store, pick the brightest dress, and go to the club, and girl, it's a sweaty mess, and you're up late, child. Girl, I'm becoming a daytime girl for real. Okay? So, yeah. My birthday was super chill, y'all. Like, had a super good time. To say that we didn't do a hell of a lot. We just got cute. We just, I wore my little wide leg pants. Y'all, Forever 21 has some really, really nice distressed wide leg pants. I had busted a tag on those, and I went ahead and wore those, and I was very like happy with it. I thought I wasn't gonna like this new trend of the wide leg and the flare, but like I'm getting into it. The flare is still hard for me, but that wide leg is definitely very, very cute, y'all. So I wore some wide leg denim jeans, and I had on like a cute little top. It was a tank top, but it had like a tie up in the middle, so it kind of was low cut or whatever. So it was giving sexy, but at the same time like very like country girl, Southern Belle kind of sexy, not overtly. I've learned to kind of subdue my sexy so that I'm not as quote unquote intimidating, I guess, if you want to say. But at the same time, you don't want to, the type of person that, you know, I want to appeal to, especially when I'm talking about my store and stuff, y'all, is, you know, I just want it to be kind of taken seriously, you know. So I changed up my look a little bit, basically, to fit who I am and what I do and that type of stuff too. But y'all seen the other day, you know, I could still kind of, you know, put on a little skirt and, you know, a little tank top, you know, whatever. And, yeah. By the way, y'all, the only reason I'm talking about me is because I'm just sharing my story. When I say this stuff, I'm fully meaning that we can all do it. You know what I'm saying? In case you ever feel like you can't, you know. But if you get it, you know. Then you know. You already know. Okay, y'all. Whew. I really should have got myself together earlier, though, y'all. Because I was up at like 9:30. But I was laying in bed. I was laying in bed, y'all. And stuff. But what else I had wanted to talk about? Because I wanted to bring y'all something else, too. It was something else I was thinking about. Oh, I was like sitting back watching my old videos. Somebody had commented on one of my older videos on my other channel. And, you know, that, y'all, if you ever want some really, like, good motivation for yourself, if you do anything that you can kind of go back and look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do this with my reviews on my shop, and just go back and look at some of my reviews to remind myself, like, I'm doing pretty good. Like, sometimes it's like that when you're trying to build a small business. You have to kind of, like, remind yourself that you have made progress. And they had left me a comment, and I just thought it was so awesome that they actually checked out one of my old videos. And in the time that I was rewatching it so I can actually respond to them, I could clearly see the things that made that video, like, basically my older video. I could clearly see the progress I made, but also I could see some things that could possibly help me change what I'm doing now into something better. So I guess I said that all to say, if you're even like doing YouTube at any point or whatever, if you ever just like, even if you decide to get off of YouTube, do not delete all your videos. At least just make them unlisted and private, so that in a few months, whenever you're reevaluating, because this happens, y'all, on YouTube. Sometimes you want to do it, and sometimes you feel like, you know, oh, what am I doing? But if you go back and you watch some of your older stuff, like, you will be very motivated and sometimes just surprised by the fact that it's actually not that bad or as bad as you thought. And you may be motivated to even, like, do more and make whatever you're doing better. Y'all, I keep messing up this eyebrow. I don't know what my problem is today. Probably this yellow light. Y'all, I think they do this to us on purpose, y'all. Nobody wants to talk about that. They want to talk about all the other conspiracies, but I think this yellow light in our bathrooms is a conspiracy. Okay? Because, girl, why, girl? Why yellow light? But anyways, y'all, I really don't even have a whole lot to talk about today. I'm really like it's been a good couple of days. I'm on schedule thus far. I'm on schedule, but actually I'm a little late with listing. So today I'm gonna put up some new stuff. Even though, like, yesterday I didn't list, but that's because my birthday was this weekend, so I kind of shifted some stuff to the right a little bit. So it's gonna get done though, y'all. I'm just gonna work on Saturday or on Friday or something like that next week, or this weekend coming, and kind of make up for it. But yeah, this is the life of a small business. You know, sometimes you give yourself a day off and have to tack it on to the end of the week, you know, and that's just what that is. You know what? I might actually start doing live videos because it might be nice to talk to y'all, but I don't know if I can do it on this channel. I gotta see. So yeah, I know I can't do it on my other channel, and that's why I keep telling y'all to go check it out too. Y'all go subscribe so I can get to 1,000 and I can do live videos over there. That would be great. So, y'all, you know what is another good thing that I wanted to talk about too? Is the evolution of eyebrows. On camera, it doesn't look so bad. The evolution of my eyebrows and eyebrows in general. I feel like eyebrows went from being so big, like when we first started the eyebrow thing, they were so big. Well, mine were definitely really big, but when I look back at some of the old like makeup guru and some of the people who even post makeup now, like post makeup looks, the eyebrows are just like, what I mean by big is like wide. And I remember I used to do that. Girl, I'm so glad. That's why I was telling y'all in the other video, makeup and stuff, you have to evolve your makeup. You cannot keep doing the same thing, because you need to make sure that, like, I mean, once you get a good thing down, I guess you can settle on it. But that's also why you should never stop doing your makeup, because as soon as you get out of practice, girl, I told a guy that, actually, since we talking to the level up ladies, cause you know, I'm not gonna lie, I was talking to a Dusty girl, a past Dusty, but this Dusty, I felt as though we were friends, because we worked together and stuff like that, so it wasn't, you know, I gave it a chance. So we were talking, and I'm laughing because I'm like, it's amazing when I talk to guys and I figure out what, like, the thoughts that they have on what we do as women, right? So, like, he was trying to downplay makeup. He was trying to say, and not because, I think it was just because we were talking about where we, like, I was in the military, so we were talking about people that we knew, and he was saying somebody wore too much makeup, so I didn't bring it up, ladies. So he freaking was saying, like, oh, I think that all a woman needs to do is, you know, maybe get up and, you know, do her hair, put some lip gloss on, and, you know, if she ain't cute with just that, then, you know, basically trying to say she's not cute. I'm like, you got a lot of nerve. You got a lot of freaking nerve having all of those thoughts. Because my thing is, I'm gagging because I'm like, I didn't know you thought this detailed about what we should do when we wake up in the morning and how we should, you know, decide to look. And then what you decided is acceptable is the most minimalistic thing. However, the girls with the makeup on Instagram and, you know, walking around life, they get all the likes and they get all the attention. You know, it's so interesting how guys have the feelings about makeup, but then, you know, in actions, they show something different, right? And so I was like, okay, I played along. I was like, so you're with the girl who wears just the lip gloss, right? All she does is the lip gloss. And so you have a nice job. Like, you work somewhere, you're a boss. Because he actually had started his own business, y'all. So you a boss, right? So now you go and meet with your investors, and y'all going to a banquet. So you say, hey, babe, get ready. We finna go to this banquet. I need to meet with these investors, and we need to go up here or whatever. That same girl that only knows how to put on the lip gloss, because she knows y'all are going to something special, now she wants to, you know, get cute. Okay, you told her to get dressed. So she goes in the bathroom, and she comes out, and she looks a fool. Okay? Now, you can't say nothing, right? Because it would be uncouth, right? Right? For him to say something and say, oh, babe, well, could you not wear the makeup? That's going to start a fight. Then y'all going to go and meet the investors, and people ain't going to have smiles on their faces. Like, people going to be having attitudes. So it's already bad. Now you can't say nothing, but the whole time it's because she don't know how to do her makeup, because all she's done all her life is where that dang lip gloss you talking about she only needs. Right? So now you don't say nothing, and you standing up there with these investors and their wives and their daughters and their cohorts, constituents, whoever, right, that they know. I'm looking for a specific word, but I can't freaking find it, of course, just because the camera's rolling. But their colleagues is the word. So they're standing there with their colleagues. The women that are there, they have on makeup. It looks really nice. They know they're dressed. They look really nice. And the lip gloss girl, she got you out here looking crazy. Now what? Now what? Exactly. He was speechless. He was speechless. And you know why he was speechless? Likely this has happened to him, probably not with all the same details, girl. I kind of gassed it a little bit, giving him like the boss role and the investors, But I gassed it a little bit because I already know. So I'm painting a picture. I'm showing you. You know what I'm saying? And maybe even Shira would be like, don't even talk to him about that. Or whatever. Maybe true. But I kind of felt like, even if I'm not like wanting to date somebody, like if I'm just talking to a guy and maybe he's just making conversation or whatever, I might tell him something similar to this, because I feel like that we get demonized for wearing makeup, just for wearing makeup. And so it kind of like, I don't want to say changes their perspective, because who cares, right? They're going to be dusty. If they're going to be dusty, they're going to be dusty. But to a degree, it gets them off your back, So, yeah. So, anyways, he had something to think about. And he was kind of speechless a little bit. Like, he kind of agreed with me. Like, oh, I see what you mean or whatever, because I'm sure it's happened to him. I'm sure he's gone somewhere with a girl who didn't know how to dress for the occasion. Or gone somewhere or he didn't know how to dress for the occasion, and a girl didn't have to deal with him, child. And that type of stuff happens, y'all. So, anyways, that was a short little story time, about having to educate a man about why it's important to always be in practice. We wear makeup, yes, and sometimes it takes the days where you do the ugly eyebrows to get to the days when you don't. And that way you know what you're doing. But if you get out of practice, then, other makeup trends come into play. And then you miss them. And you still, then when you finally put on some makeup, it's, equivalent to a person who hasn't worn makeup since the 80s trying to put on their makeup today. Same equivalency. They're putting on their makeup and it's giving 80s. And it's not giving that you know what you're doing. So, stay in practice, ladies. Makeup every day, okay? I remember when I first started watching Shira and she used to say that, and I used to be like, oh, it seems so hard to do that. Now, girl, I be in here, girl. It's like almost therapeutic to me now. Just like I'm sitting here talking to y'all, I would be sitting here just talking about stuff or listening to my music or whatever and having a good old time doing my makeup for the day or whatever. And just the everyday, I'm actually putting a little bit of contour on today. Normally I don't do that, but I like to kind of make sure that there's some dimension to my face. So I'm doing that today. We're going to see. And then I'm really just, if y'all notice, I really never do a full coverage. Not on an everyday makeup, y'all. Nuh-uh. Actually, I don't do full coverage even for nighttime. I don't know. Maybe I'm not a full coverage girl. I don't know. Maybe some of y'all think I don't have enough makeup on. But I feel like it's fine. I don't know. For a hot summer day in Texas, you really can't do all that, honestly. You really can't. Now, I'm not going to lie. In California, the weather is right for makeup, y'all. In California, the weather is right for makeup, and it's right for when you want to curl your hair. Okay? Because your hair will stay curled, okay? It's no humidity. It barely ever gets too hot, like especially if you're in the right areas. And it's just great makeup. Great makeup weather, yeah. But anywho, so today I think I might go ahead and throw some wand curls in the hair. What's different about today? I think I just feel like doing it. You ever just start getting dressed and can't stop? So, basically, I ain't even did my last two steps. My eyeliner and stuff. I'm saying stuff, but I was thinking in my mind, am I going to tell y'all that I'm not doing lashes today? I'm not doing lashes today, but eyeliner and mascara. And, yeah. I'm not a lash everyday girl. Even though the lashes I buy are everyday lashes for the most part. I will throw them on every once in a while. But lately, I haven't been doing lashes necessarily. Y'all remember when Michaela Pink was on in the YouTube streets for the girls that watch Shira and stuff? Girl, one time I was in a car and I was listening to Michaela, and I'm not gonna lie, I was low key about to go and do a little freestyling, but it wasn't like freestyling. I was really gonna go to like a mall that was in a different area and stuff, and basically, she was like, "If you don't have eyelashes on, you're doing it wrong. Turn around, go back, get in the mirror, put some eyelashes on." And girl, I think I did turn around and go put some eyelashes on that day. I'm not gonna lie, girl. She called me straight out of my spirit. I was like, God dang it. But it made me laugh so hard. But nowadays, I don't know. I feel like lashes can be really nice or whatever. But also, just a little mascara with eyeliner can be really nice too. Like, it kind of, in Texas, okay, here's the other thing, y'all. I don't know if y'all made it this far, because I know I be talking about different subjects and shit. But, here's the thing. I think that the level up, you have to level up according to your area too. You cannot be the Barbie girl in a country town. You can, but you need to be like a country Barbie. You don't need to be a city Barbie in a country town, because it doesn't, it turns the people off, even the guys, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like, what's your angle? Like, it's almost like, what you doing? Who you trying to fool? And out here, to be completely honest, I never noticed it growing up, y'all. But in certain Texas towns or whatever, maybe not in Houston or Dallas, because those are big cities, right? But certain places, it's like, you dressing up needs to be a little bit more subdued, because if not, the locals probably think you prostitute. You feel me? And some may feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like it's nothing wrong with it if that's what your look, if that's how you want your look to be. But if you're trying to give a different appeal, okay, I feel like you have to a degree, fit in, but not fit all the way in. Like I said, be a country Barbie. So you can wear your makeup with your cowboy boots. You don't have to wear stilettos in a country town. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's you can blend in, but just kind of add your own spin to the style. Now out here, the girls really don't be doing nothing with themselves during the day. I don't know what the problem is. At night, you can see, people get cute, go to the club and stuff, but that shouldn't be the only time people look cute, But as I walk around like this town, I see like a lot of just people, it almost look like they just don't care, and so I know that to a degree, like some days when I am, giving all the teas, being a little, a little more, so to speak, it does make me kind of stick out, like, and I don't know if all the looks that I get, even from men, because sometimes I don't care what women are looking at me like, because some women think you care so much. How they feel about you, girl. But sometimes the looks from like even guys is kind of like, it's not the correct kind of look. to me. Like, if that makes sense. Like, they, you know, if they looking, they probably liking, but not in a way that, like, I want them to, you know, like, it's almost like seeing a poster on a wall, something that's unattainable or whatever. You want to be approachable if you want to be approached. There it is. You want to be approachable if you want to be approached. Like the last video where the girl was saying that people didn't approach. She probably isn't approachable. Her look probably looks inapproachable. And that is why I say that the level up has to be tailored to the city that you're in. You can't just, you know, give LA pretty in a country town. You know, I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm just saying majority of the people are going to be a little confused as to like what your angle is. Like, so yeah, I didn't even put anything in my creases. Usually in my crease in my eyes, I might go back and add it, because sometimes having one shade on my eyes, I don't love it. But yeah, y'all, I did a little wing. No, it's not the most perfect wing or whatever, but I'm going to go ahead and probably curl my hair and stuff. But I'm going to let y'all go and go ahead and do that. I hate that I always leave out my lips. Maybe I'll go ahead and do it just so y'all can see it, as well as just so I can finish a look on here. Usually I just do my everyday makeup and stuff. But I might go grab my purse and just put a lip on for y'all, because honestly, I'm just going to put some lip gloss on later. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Y'all, I had finally decided to grab a dark brown lip liner, which is like a staple now. Everybody's doing it. Kind of reminds me of the 90s when the girls were doing the black lip liner, but better. So I got mine from MAC. This is actually an eyeliner pencil. This is coffee. The other ones didn't show up dark enough on my skin, y'all. So I'm going to do it over here because I cannot see properly through y'all. I don't know why I feel out of breath. Okay. So, low key, I like a dark lip on me. Like, even when I was watching my old videos, one of my old videos, I had a brown lipstick on, and I was like, yes, I need to go get me some more brown lipstick. And as a inner color, I'm going to use another lippy pencil. Oh, I need a, let me see if I can find I don't know what I did. It might be on this thing. Oh, hold on, give me a second, y'all. I'm looking for my pencil sharpener. I love using pencils as a lipstick, like even when I do like the inner color, because pencils have this automatic, this is my makeup box, by the way. It's a Ray Dunn. This is pretty. And it's super, super, super dingy in there because my makeup's everywhere. But anyways, I had to get my pencil sharpener. But this automatically, like when you use a pencil as the lipstick, it because you can actually decide to use like it all over the lip, like the pencil. It automatically has a matte finish, and I really like that. Even if you want to put a little bit of lip gloss over it, I just like, and then the control of it being so small, so I can just hit the points I want to hit. So yeah, just so y'all know, because I'll be leaving my lips dry when I get off of here, and I don't like doing that. So y'all can see how little My little color. Period. See, I love that. How this is just automatically like a matte. And it almost looks like natural lip. Right? Hold on. Natural. I like that. That was an ugly little kiss, but but it looks cute. It's a little, there we go. It's cute. It's cute, right? Just every day, y'all. I'm going to the post office. You know, I always try to look kind of cute when I'm going to the post office because you just never know in there. But, yeah. This is mostly the look. I'm gonna put a few curls in the wig, just big curls, big, like I'm gonna grab big pieces just so it's not as limp. Cause last time I let it be limp just because I was trying to hurry up and get out the house, or I would have curled that other side for the people who have, you know, probably watched it and was like, oh girl, you need to curl it. I know, but I need to hurry up and get it out of the house. I was still acceptable for men, maybe not for women. Some women are a little harsher on their how they judge, you know. But men don't have as many specifics. They're okay if your hair is a little limp. They'll be okay. The women are mainly the ones that are going to notice that. Unless you like women, then, girl, you need to curl your hair, girl. So, all right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here and finish getting dressed. And I'll see y'all in the next one.